Stress of life. Um, okay, stress is a unique one, right? Because that's a perpetual cycle of going the wrong way. Yes, we say, okay, I stress eat or I emotional eat. I hear that all the time, right? And ironically enough, sugar makes the body more stressed. So that's going back to getting new information allows us new application. But if we're not studying this information, if instead of stress eating, if instead of stress eating, we went to YouTube and says, how do I stop stress eating? And then you come across a video that says to stop stress eating, pick an activity like yoga, stretching, talking it out with a friend, or getting I don't know, doing something that takes your mind off of it, whatever it may be, staying active, going for a walk, exercising, right? Those are good things that affect stress relief. But if you start to learn that now, I got new information, remember your inputs, that stress eating makes stress even worse. Then once I know it and it's true in my brain because this is my new input, then I will stop doing it because it's not leading me to what I'm hoping to accomplish. It's like if hunger is not the problem, food's not the answer, right? The same with if I'm stressed and I want to eat, but the answer is food. If that's not the answer, it's not leading me to the long term result. And let's do a fun little exercise. How I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, how does stress eating affect us? Because it's literally just a perpetual cycle. It's like we eat because we're stressed, but then we're stressed because we eat, and then we gain weight, and then we're even more stressed, and then we get unhealthier, so we're more stressed because we're unhealthier. And it affects our mental health. So now we're like more anxiety, more depression. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen, but yeah, you get what I'm saying. I forget who put it in the chat, but yeah, stress eating. Two people said stress, right? So again, back to our inputs. Once I know that eating for emotional eating or stress eating does not solve the problem of being stressed, I shouldn't do it because it's not solving the problem. Is it solving the problem? This says stress eating or emotional eating can have a significant impact on both our physical and mental health. When we're stressed, our body releases hormones like cortisol. Cortisol is a fat storage hormone, which can increase cravings for high calorie, sugary, or fatty foods. So, rightfully so, when I'm stressed, it says I crave higher calorie, sugary, fatty foods. This can lead to overeating, often in an attempt to soothe emotions or find temporary discomfort. Comfort, just like alcohol, right? It can lead to weight gain. Frequently turning to food as a way to cope with stress can lead to an increase in calorie intake, which may result in weight gain. Obvious enough, we should know that. Blood sugar imbalance, stress eating often involves food that are higher in sugar, processed carb, which can cause spikes and crashes in blood sugar, leading to feelings of fatigue and irritability. So if I eat when I'm stressed and I emotionally eat, but now I'm even more tired and more irritable, and then I'm gaining weight, once I know it here, because I took in new information versus what was always normal to me or common to me, now I'm like, okay, should I really be doing this to solve the problem? Stress can affect digestion. Eating a large amount of unhealthy food can worsen gut issues like bloating and indigestion. People say, I got heartburn, I got indigestion, or whatever common symptoms you guys have after you eat, you should have more energy. But it doesn't lead to you feeling better, which is the hope when we stress eat. We want to feel better, right? Emotional cycles. While eating may provide temporary relief from stress, it doesn't actually address the underlying cause. Over time, this can create a cycle where stress leads to emotional eating, which leads to feeling of guilt or shame, increasing stress further. This is a key point. Again, we're not solving the problem, we're making the matters worse. The combination of physical discomfort from overeating and emotional strain can make anxiety or depression worse. So when I hear people say I'm depressed, I'm stressed, I got anxiety, and all I do to respond to that is eat, you're literally making all your problems worse. In the long run, stress eating can negatively affect both physical health, like increasing the risk of heart disease or diabetes. Every 7 seconds, someone dies from heart disease, and it's preventable. People like F cancer. Cancer didn't do anything. It's us. It's us, right? And this is not to fearmonger you or to scare you guys because it's about balance and longevity. Having an 80-20 balance is cool, right? But it's just knowing, it's like the more we know, the more we make better choices, right? So let's ask how to overcome stress eating, right? Back to our inputs. Once we get new information, we can act differently and hope to actually accomplish what we want to accomplish from eating for stress. Identify what triggers you. What's triggering that stress? Find non-food ways to cope with stress. I kind of said this earlier. Exercise, deep breathing and meditation, journaling. I mentioned this earlier. Talk to someone. Practice mindful eating. Pay attention to your eating habits. Slow down. Create a stress-reducing routine. This can be as simple as starting your day with a calm ritual, like a cup of tea. Keep snacks available. So this is back to meal prep or being proactive. A lot of your fitness journey starts with being proactive. And you guys already know I'm a hammer on the calendar, right? If I know, like I said earlier, that I do too much and I'm always overwhelmed, I always feel like I got too much to do. I always feel like there's never enough time in the day. I need to put on my calendar what's important to me. And when it's time to do it, consistently do it. And that's what's going to build discipline, right? And having that why, remembering our why, is going to allow us to do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Creating less friction with ease of access. I need healthy snacks available, like that says right there. I need meal prep so when I'm hungry, I just eat and I don't have to run and grab something or grab the cookies in the break room because everybody brings donuts to work, right? Sleep is crucial to managing stress. A lot of times, guys, we're not disciplined because we don't sleep. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. If I'm tired, I literally won't have the willpower to do what needs to be done, right? Sometimes I'm just tired. And that's because what? We do too much. If I do too much all the time, I'm a yes man. I say yes to everybody. Oh, I'm gonna come here to your get together. Oh, you having an anniversary party? I'll be there. Oh, I got to do this for this kid and that kid, for my mother, my dog, and you're doing stuff for everybody, but you ain't doing nothing for yourself. make yourself a priority. Start your day with the hardest task, which is for most of you guys, just work out first thing in the morning. I know if someone said they got to be to work at 3, they have to be at the gym at 3. Yeah, that could be a little crazy. And for some of you guys, maybe it's do it on lunch break. That way, when I get off, I don't have to have so many things coming my way, because that's another thing. It's like, if you know on Saturday, perfect day like today, that I have all these obligations today, you have to start with the hardest task, which is taking care of you. And then the rest of your day is just better. You're proud of yourself. You're happier. Your endorphins are running. You make better food choices because you already put in the hard work. You know what I mean? But yeah, everything boils back down to sleep and managing our stress, because again, that's going to affect our behaviors. If we don't sleep, we're going to have the higher cravings. Discipline is going to be harder, right? But I hope this was helpful. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns about it, I just don't eat or work out at all. I try to sleep it all. Yeah, sleep is always good. You know, sleeping can sometimes just reset us. You know, sleep is good. Oh yeah, I didn't get to share this with you guys, but yeah, you guys chime in if you guys have anything you want to say. But this says nobody wants to tell you why discipline is so important. Discipline is the strongest form of self-love. It's ignoring current pleasure for a bigger reward to come. I started the call off with that. We're moving away from perceived pain towards a more pleasurable desired future. But we have to ignore what's currently pleasurable, which is laying in the bed where it's cozy and getting more sleep, and go towards this bigger future, a bigger reward to come. It's another Bible verse. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart from it, right? So it's like you're also training